Good morning. This is Tuesday, July 9th. I'm Andy Neal with your morning check. The search continues this morning for two men who escaped the William Head Institution in Metchosin, considered dangerous by West Shore RCMP. 42-year-old James Lee Bush and 30-year-old Zachary Armitage were noticed missing from the federal minimum security facility late Sunday. Bush is serving time for second-degree murder and assault, and Armitage is convicted on charges of robbery and aggravated assault, whose victim later died.
There's a big fire roaring, and our subject was there, and it was just great.
Well, good news for a different search, as a Campbell River team found Murray Naswell in good condition on a remote island in Strathcona Park. Naswell was last seen Wednesday hiking up Mount Albert Edward, and the search for him included 17 different search and rescue teams on the island and Lower Mainland. And Naswell found shelter at cabins at Moat Lake. Well, another gray whale has washed up dead along the BC coast. The latest appeared on Haida Gwaii last week, and the Department of Fisheries and Oceans is investigating. The government says this is the 8th dead gray whale to appear in BC waters in what scientists say has been an unusually deadly year. Well, just under half of First Nations children in this country live in poverty. New research shows that figure rises to more than 50% for on-reserve children, nearly triple the national child poverty rate of 17.6%. The study finds there has been little improvement in reducing that rate over the last decade. EcoJustice has filed a new legal challenge to the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project and is asking the Federal Court of Appeal for leave to launch a judicial review of Cabinet's decision. The project is expected to increase tanker traffic, and EcoJustice will argue Cabinet failed to comply with its responsibility to protect critically endangered southern resident killer whales. Well, this is CoverGirl, a 1.5-year-old toy poodle. The Victoria SPCA branch is calling for donations to help cover medical expenses for the dog to undergo surgery for a broken leg, and she also has developed extreme dental disease and will need x-rays and surgery for that too. It's expected the medical costs will exceed $7,000. Authorities completed the autopsy on actor Cameron Boyce, best known for his work on the Disney Channel. A family spokesperson says the 20-year-old died in his sleep on the weekend after a seizure caused by an ongoing medical condition. The coroner's office has not released the cause of death. Well, after earning a playoff spot on Sunday, the Victoria Harbour Cats started the second half of their West Coast League season last night against the Ridgefield Raptors, their first ever meeting. The Raptors scored 3 in the 7th, and that was enough to hold off a 9th-inning rally by Victoria for a 4-3 win. They meet again tonight. Toronto Blue Jays young star Vladimir Guerrero Jr. didn't win the home run derby, but sure made his mark. He launched 91 home runs last night in Cleveland, 30 more than the previous home run derby record. But in the final round, Pete Alonso with the walk-off win from the New York Mets. The 90th Midsummer Classic is tonight. And even if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's always a good idea to lock your car door. That's a lesson a Colorado car owner learned the hard way. On July 4th, a bear managed to open the driver's side door of his car and climbed in. The sheriff says the bear butt shifted into neutral and the car rolled about 100 feet down a hill, swiping a tree along the way. That popped the door open and the carjacking bear fled the scene. Well, increasing cloud today on Vancouver Island and expecting more rain to fall later this afternoon or tonight, and more rain expected for the west and north coast today, and there are your Tuesday highs. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Join us for CHEK News tonight at 5 and 6 with Stacey Ross, and Louisa Alvarez will bring you the latest at 10 o'clock. That's been your Morning Check. I'm Andy Neal.